You know, oh, you know what? Before we move on to 2023, maybe you can explain, Lana, maybe you can't. What the fuck is everybody so excited about this Jeffrey Epstein list? Are you following that at all?
Not really. I just heard like, does the FBI have it or something like that? And they're going to release who's on it, and then they're like, oh, I wonder who's on it. People aren't going to be sleeping in 2024. Like,
Jazine or whatever, Gazine
yeah.
Maxwell, her case is coming up, and apparently a list is coming out, and there are so
Is that going to be in Discovery? That must be part of her Discovery if her trial is coming. Is that?
Yes, I think so. So apparently this list is going to list people who were either going to the island or had any sort of travel, I don't know if it was expenses or whatever, with
Right.
Jeffrey Epstein. What this proves, I'm not really sure. I mean, it doesn't look good based on Jeffrey Epstein's past of having, sort of a sex ring of young girls. As we know that there's an actual court case that was filed with Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump raping a 13-year-old. Could you imagine anybody else on the left, if that court case, they would be talking about it every single fucking day.
They had a heart attack with Al Franken taking that picture when the woman was sleeping and like pretending he was touching her breast. Like, can you imagine?
Right.
But Trump just is like,
yeah,
they don't care. They don't care.
Trump's even on record saying that I like Jeffrey Epstein's a nice guy. He likes women like I do, and he likes them on the younger side. He made weird comments like that. He's made comments that he would sleep with his daughter if he wasn't his daughter. What the fuck are we?
Made comments of walking in on teenage girls naked.
Yeah. He said he could do it because it was his.
Yes, it described how he did it, what it looked like when he walked in. Like y'all, but they're just like it just goes wherever. They don't. That is disgusting. Like it's just like they could just walk in and see Trump doing something gross to their kid, and they'd be like, "Sorry, Mr. President," and walk away. Like seriously,
it's so bizarre. But I'm not even really sure what they're expecting from this Jeffrey Epstein list. I don't know why they're celebrating it. First of all, I don't think if there was anything nefarious done on whatever island or whatever it is, I'm not sure that's anything to celebrate anyway. I think it should be, and I don't care who the fuck is on it, and I don't care who they arrest. I don't care. They can arrest whoever. If somebody's proven to do something illegal, I don't care who you are. Go to jail. It doesn't matter to me. Two of my favorite people in the world, Dan Marino and Larry Bird, two of my heroes growing up, as sports fans. If they were on the list and they were found to do something guilty, they can go to fucking jail. I don't care.
Yeah.
But one other, fuck my clips. Damn it. This other fucking moron. This is ex-quarterback. Do you know Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Okay, so he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And he signed a big contract with the New York Jets early in the year, or before the year started. Very first game, very first series, he goes down with an Achilles heel injury. He's out for the year, so he's got plenty of time. And he shows up weekly, I guess, on this Pat McAfee show. He's basically the Joe Rogan of sports talk in a way. And so he's on this show every week, and they're talking about whatever the fuck they're talking about. I love sports. I stopped watching ESPN. I stopped watching it. I know, well, especially stop watching it now because it used to be just about sports.
Right.
Now they're delving into other shit. So this Aaron Rodgers character is talking for some reason about the Jeffrey Epstein client list.
I did hear that. I heard.
And I figured you would when I brought it up. And he had mentioned something because Jimmy Kimmel's made a couple jokes about him. So he says that he bets when he can't wait till the Epstein. First of all, this is on a sports fucking show.
Funny.
On ESPN that is run by Disney there's a guy being interviewed saying that a guy that works for Disney, ABC, Jimmy Kimmel, is going to be on this list. He knows it. He knows he's going to be on the list.
And they're all laughing. I'm like, what?
They're doing that. Oh God, for me, if I'm the host, I go, all right, cut this off, and then I just have to tell Aaron, hey, bro,
Right.
I can't have you on again. This is
Right.
corny. But of course, they won't do that. The only maybe ESPN will. Pat McAfee, he can't do that because he's going to be looked at as cancel culture, But he said something fucking so egregious that could get the fucking channel sued. It could get the show sued. It could get him sued.
Right.
So, when you say shit like that and you have no proof, you should be sued because Jimmy Kimmel responded, if you saw, called him an asshole and said basically to the extent, I've never flown, I've never met the guy, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you're endangering my family. And if you want to continue running your fucking mouth, then we can have this debate in court.
He should just go to court. He should go to court. I wouldn't even have said anything. I would have just went to court. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say that about someone?
Because he here's the problem. You get into that sort of arena with the bros, and you think you could just say, and everything's hilarious, and everything's a joke, and still in that circle, calling women the C word and all that stuff is still cool and funny in that circle. It's so when you're in that circle, but he just doesn't get, because he's not smart. He's too stupid to realize he's on national TV, but he thinks he's in the bro circle so he can say it.
Right.
So
yeah. And did he apologize? I bet not. He probably didn't say nothing after that.
Apology. I'm sure it's going to be some stupid, weak ass apology, and it's going to be one of those. Just like he's the same guy. We talked about it on the show before that he called out Dr. Fauci, and he wants to have a debate.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
He wants attention, huh? What an idiot.
He really does. Well, he wants attention so bad that he claimed that because he got this Achilles heel injury, there's not a doctor, not any medical professional that agreed with him. But he claimed that his was going to heal up so fast. First of all, when you get an Achilles injury, injury on the first game of the season, you are out until next. It might even take you a game or two to come back until next season. He claimed because of his, his holistic, whatever the fuck it is he thinks he is, that he healed up his Achilles, that he was going to be back on the field before the end of the year. And then the Jets lost the game. They were knocked out of the playoffs. So he was like, well, there's no reason for me to come back now.
I would have loved for him to just go run out there and just fall on his fucking face.
Yeah, I would have too. Yeah, come back from that Achilles injury where no human being in the history of humans done it. But this fucking moron.
Like there's a name. It's named like Achilles heel is something. Like it's capitalized.
Right, Achilles heel is associated with something that holds you back, or is something that is detrimental to moving forward.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, god damn. And this
Brad Pitt, when Brad Pitt got that injury to his Achilles,
right? Yeah,
Trojan horse or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It was done.